Hello, traders. Let's take a look at the featured stock from yesterday and then let's find a new one. My goal is to set you up with some great trades, and I hope that you'll return the favor by subscribing to my channel and by posting your comments. You don't want to miss these trades, so make sure to turn on your notifications. Let's get started. We are 2 hours into trading on Wednesday, February 24th. Hello, traders. Let's take a look at some of our recent picks. Let's get our market bearings, then let's find some new picks. That's the way that this works. I hope that over time you'll gain confidence in my research and systematic approach and you'll give us a try. A, B, B, V. That was a pick that I highlighted last week. You can see this was a key support level, horizontal support that we were leaning on. We wanted to sell it out of the money bullish put spread. Look at how well the stock survived the recent market dip, and now you can see it's grinding higher. Excellent looking trade. Next on the list was Zenga, ZNGA. We were up in here. The stock has pulled back. I still like this horizontal support right here. I still like selling bullish put spreads below that horizontal support level around the $11 level. I believe this stock is going to gain momentum and challenge the high. So I still like Zenga. It just hasn't had quite the follow through that I'd hoped for. APPS. We're going to be leaning on this horizontal support line right here. We were going to be selling it out of money bullish put spread 70.65, doing that for a credit of $1 or better. You can see how the stock did dip yesterday and immediately reversed and closed on its high. Now, if you're looking for another entry point on this, you click GTC. Click that high bar right there. Click this high bar right here. Now you have a bullish flag. You wait for that alert to come through, and then you'll know that you have a bullish flag formation with lots of upside on this one. I really like this stock. You've seen it oftentimes in my videos. I like it. I think it goes higher. Selling that out of the money bullish put spread looks really good to me. We're going to talk about bullish put spreads in a second and why I favor that strategy. HL I showed you this trade 3 days ago. Look at that stock blow through this horizontal resistance. I showed you the 115, 110 bullish put spread. We were selling it for $1.15. That's going to represent about a 30% return in 4 weeks. Those are the types of trades that we look for. Baidu, that's another one that I recently highlighted. We were going to be keying off of this horizontal support, but we wanted to give ourselves some room down here at the 65 strike price, 265 that is. We're looking to sell at 265, 260. Actually, we had to go 270, 260 because the strike prices were $10 apart. Looking to do that for a $2 credit. We weren't able to get filled right away, but you did have a chance on that yesterday. That stock also looks good. Is it pushing higher? It's had a lot of momentum. It's consolidating right now, getting ready for the next leg higher. Disney, that's the one that I showed you yesterday. Look at that stock. Bullish flag formation. Big bar right here. Lots of follow through. Yesterday, a lot of market weakness. We could spot that relative strength right away. I pointed it out to you. I had mentioned to you, do the SPY overlay. We can also use the 10SI indicator. Orange line above zero. That shows us strength. Yesterday, we were seeing all sorts of strength in this stock. Here is the tell. Market, gray line. SPY, down, down, down. Stock holding its own and even moving higher from that point. That's how we know buyers are lined up. Yes, Disney still looks good. We'll go into the daily chart. We'll take off our SPY overlay. Then let's get our market bearings. You can see upward sloping trend line. We are in a tight channel. I believe that this trading channel is going to continue. And there's the upper bound. You can see how we poked through it briefly and then pulled back. You could see the bar yesterday. We had this deep sell-off early in the day, tested that upward sloping trend line, found support just above the 50-day moving average, closed near the high of the day yesterday. Today, we are seeing follow-through buying. We're probably going to challenge the high. We're going to the 5-minute chart, and then we'll stay on the 5-minute chart. And you can see we had a nice bullish cross right here on the SPY, but we had to be careful in here because we had prices drifting lower. So until we had a breakout to a new high right here, I didn't feel confident getting long. I did get long right in here, and here's why. There you've got a bearish cross, 1OP indicator moving lower, but price is compressing, horizontal compression, tails under body. This is a classic bullish divergence. Got long here, made 12 points on the S&P 500. Nice trade. Now we get another bullish cross right here. I think we're off to the races. It's not just about the SPY right now. Why did the market sell off? I've been urging you to make sure to have a chart of TLT up. You must watch TLT. This is the 10-year US bond. As it drops, interest rates move higher. You can see the huge decline here recently. This is a selling climax. I've also been highlighting that. I told you this is something that we want to make sure that we're watching. There's the lower end of your trading channel. You can see how that lower end was breached. Typically, this leads to a selling climax. The trading range runs something like that. It's not perfectly drawn, but there is a trading channel that is a selling climax. Today, we are likely to see that capitulation low and a move back up into this range. That means that bond prices are going to start moving higher. All the inflation worries, the interest rate worries are going to start subsiding. Once TLT gets back into this range, that will be good for the market. We have Jerome Powell testifying before Congress. He has been whispering sweet nothing. So we've got a good backdrop for the market right now. We want to be bullish. Let's find some stocks here. So I'm going to go to one of my go-to searches. I'm going to click on scanner and I'm going to go right into, well, I could go into bull run. Haven't used that one in a little while as far as these videos are concerned. What the heck? Let's go into that. Let's see what we've got on the list. Energy stocks doing very, very well. Economic rebound, higher prices. Look at Exxon. Very strong price action. This stock typically doesn't make big moves like that. Don't like that one. MVIS, not crazy about that, but these are a lot of stocks that are rebounding. You can see they've been high flyers. If you see a stock like this that's been a super high flyer and you get a pullback like this, that is a bullish flag that could possibly be setting up. So we click GTC and then we click on that high candle there. We click on that one there. There's your downward sloping trend line. You turn your computer on. Lo and behold, you got an alert saying, hey, remember me? GEVO. I might be worth a second look because I'm breaking out through this bullish flag formation. That's how we do it. I'm going to go into heavy buying because that's the one that I really want to focus on. As we look down the list here, A, B, and B, I really like this. That's a bullish flag setting up. We've got earnings tomorrow, so we need to be a little bit cautious on that. Boeing catching a really nice bid. Love this horizontal breakout right here. You can see how the stock got through this downward sloping trend line. That's where we started to highlight it once it got through that. Now it's been in a price compression. Nice horizontal breakout. Excellent volume. Boeing is a really nice pick. I'm going to continue to look down the list here. Lots of bank stocks doing very well. Higher interest rates. I should qualify that. Higher bond prices, lower interest rates are a problem for banks. They want a higher interest rate environment. We're getting the sell-off in bonds. That means interest rates are moving higher. That means that banks have a chance once again to make money. Typically, higher interest rates forecast that economic activity is going to be rebounding. That's also good for banks. I don't see any credit concerns right now. We had a stimulus bill passed that should also ease any credit worries. So if you get higher interest rates, you're going to see strength in financials. So that's what we're seeing right now. Love CAT, but this is a little bit too overextended for my taste. I'd like to see a pullback, and then I would like to try and sell an out of the money bullish put spread on that breakout right in there. But CAT has lots of ways that they're going to make money. Home building is one way, mining is another way, tar sand mining for oil, another way. So I like CAT. I'm going to bring up a stock that I highlighted a couple of weeks ago, but we had to step back from it because of earnings, had to take profits. I like AMAT. You can see nice horizontal breakout right here around the 112 area. I like selling an out of the money bullish put spread below this 110 level. And I think that you'll be able to sell the 110, 107.50 for a 50-cent credit. I know that tech stocks have taken a little bit of heat. Car manufacturers are having to stop production right now. They don't have enough chips. Semiconductors are in heavy, heavy demand, even though the tech sector is taking some heat. The semiconductor segment of the technology sector is super strong. I love the backdrop for this stock. I feel very confident selling it out of the money bullish put spread and leaning on that breakout. You can see the earnings here after the close. Stock surges, pulls back with the rest of the tech stocks, but here it goes. It's getting ready to make another move higher. You saw AMAT on the list way back in here. That was our bullish flag right there, highlighted here. Zoom off to the races. I still like AMAT. The big key today is watch TLT. We need to see this nice long green candle closing near its high, and then tomorrow I would look for another long green candle. That would signal a capitulation low and better times ahead for the market. We are going to have the House voting on the stimulus bill on Friday. Hopefully they're able to get that passed as well. So that's another good sign for the market. One more look at what I believe the market's going to be doing. We're going to see some resistance up here. We're going to get that buying climax and an absolute blowout or melt up. I don't know. We'll see what happens. My suspicion is that there is some selling pressure and there is some concern about the economy overheating and inflation starting to creep in. I'm not overly worried about it because interest rates are still near historic lows. They've got a long way to go before they start to impede economic growth. So I'm not too worried about interest rates. I'm not too worried about inflation. I think you're going to see TLT bounce and interest rates come in a little bit. That'll be good for the market. So stay bullish as long as that upward sloping trend line is intact and that 50-day moving average is intact. I think you can favor the long side. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.